Welcome to A Canadian Investing in the U.S., a podcast and YouTube channel focused on Canadians buying real estate, with host Glenn Sutherland.
Welcome to another episode of A Canadian Investing in the U.S. This week, my guest is Matt Piche. I'm very excited to have Matt Piche on the show. Matt, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I'm a real estate investor and a realtor specializing with investors in the Kitchener-Waterloo, Canada region. I also was a carpenter before I became a real estate agent and investor, so I kind of have a background in construction, which is why I love to do flips, renovations, big projects like that. It's kind of all in my wheelhouse. And I like to travel as well, thanks to real estate. So that's kind of a quick thing about me.
That's awesome. So I know you're doing really well, and I know that you're doing really, really well on the YouTube. So maybe we could tackle a little bit about how you're using social media and growing your business.
Yeah, so for people who don't know me, I got every single partner that I have in my business from YouTube and social media. So Instagram, Facebook, but mostly YouTube, which I find really cool. So I teach a lot about social media, building your brand online. It's literally been a life changer for me. I strongly believe in marketing and being a good marketer. One of the things I always say to people who know me or clients or coaching clients is that you're not a real estate investor. You do real estate investing. What you actually are is a marketer first and foremost. And when you make that switch and you realize that, that's literally when your business will change. You'll scale your business so much quicker. It all comes down to marketing, and I can talk about that for hours.
Let's do 15 to 20 minutes of it. Let's just start square one. I don't have this YouTube channel that we're on right now. So is that the best way? Should I be going out and starting Facebook groups? Should I be doing YouTube? Where's the best bang for your buck? If you're going to only have so much time, what do you do?
You should be doing all of them, but what I would say to start off first, what I teach is starting with blogs. So write your own blog on the specific topic that you want to be known for. So we want to build a brand for one specific thing that we specialize in. So for example, when I started out, I only bought and talked about single family properties in Kitchener. That's it. I didn't talk about deals in Toronto or London, Ontario, or the States or Boston, etc. I only bought properties, single family, in Kitchener-Waterloo. So I wrote blogs on that. And then what you do from there is you do videos on the blog that you already wrote. Then you take that video and you cut it up into 1 minute little short clips, and you put that on Instagram or on Facebook, etc. So the secret is to repurpose your content over and over again. Right, so a bunch of people always ask me, how are you everywhere? You're doing so many things. I see you on podcasts, videos, Facebook, Instagram, and they think I'm making all of this content, but in reality, I'm just making one piece of content and reusing it in different ways. And that's really the secret, to make it look like you're everywhere.
That's genius.
So if I had to pick one, I would say video is obviously the most powerful.
Yeah.
So like I said, all my partners came from YouTube, because with videos, it allows the viewer to connect with you, to kind of see your personality. Will they jive with you? Do they like your investment strategy, etc.? So you're kind of filtering out people much better and a much better quality through video. So people feel like they know you. They feel like they're your friend without even meeting you in person. So it's super powerful to use videos.
How do you pick your content? What do you try and what do you make videos of?
Yeah, so basically it's targeting my ideal joint venture partner. So I have a very specific person in mind that I would like to partner with, and I get very detailed. I know what kind of pains they have in their life, what dreams do they have, what do they want from real estate, and I'm making videos on those key points. So for example, I might make a video about top 5 tips to invest in single family properties in Kitchener. That's one video. So it looks like it's just real estate related, and it is for the most part. But in that video, I'm dropping a lot of hints, a lot of pains that my partners have. They can't travel enough. They can only go on 1 week vacations a year. That's a big pain for my ideal partner. So when they see me traveling to Hawaii, Costa Rica, I'm kind of jabbing them, twisting the knife a little bit indirectly. Yep. So I'm dropping all of these hints throughout my videos to target my specific client or ideal partner.
How do we get people to actually see this? So do we just start putting this content out and we just hope, or do we do some sort of paid marketing through Facebook, or how do we get people to actually see this, or do we just wait for it to come organically?
So I would say wait for it to come organically, especially when you're starting out. People starting out in the real estate investing business, they probably don't have that much, extra money to spend on marketing just yet. So just let YouTube, Facebook, Instagram do their thing. But again, if you target specifically, you're going to build your social media following very quickly. And then once you do have the extra budget and your cash flow on your properties, and it's all good, taking some of that money and doing Facebook ads, which is what I really love, is super powerful because I can target like the exact person, the exact age range, what they click on most on anything, and target them specifically. So Facebook ads are incredible, but not necessary. Only when you have the budget saved up to do that.
Okay, so for Facebook ads, you can go, like you said, target all these things. How do you know that they're actually like valid sort of people who want to see that? You're not just like bringing in fluff that's not even valuable to your business.
Exactly. So you can target as much as you can, as best as you can.
Yeah.
But what I do is target the specific area. So I'm not marketing to all of Ontario or all of Canada. I'm marketing to Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, Toronto, Mississauga. For me, that's my target area. So I'm only marketing there, and people who are only interested in real estate investing. That's it. So it's super targeted, super focused, and the people who are watching my ads or my videos are people who are already, interested in real estate investing.
Okay, and then they, I guess the thing is they see enough videos, they get to know, like, and trust you, and then eventually someone will reach out and be like, help me find what I'm looking for, right?
That's the exact goal, exactly, yeah.
I noticed that with your videos, you have like fancy pictures on the front. Is there a rhyme or a purpose? Like, what something you're trying to drive from those?
Yeah, so like the motivational quotes, for example, like on Instagram, those are just something that my followers enjoy. So they like to see those things. They like to be motivated. And then through my stories on Instagram, I'm educating about my day, like my background life, or like what I'm doing to find properties, how I'm doing them, what I'm doing on a Saturday at noon, etc. I'm kind of just educating and motivating my ideal partners and clients. So that's kind of what my, ideal client wants, right?
And then, so like where I was trying to go with that was the pictures. Like, do you like, I know you're using like a bright color, and then there's like a picture on it. Like, is there something that you're trying to drive right from the photo?
Not necessarily from the photo, just the feel of what my Instagram's about, like what I'm about, and then they can just follow me, and then eventually they'll be following me for a week, a month, a couple months, and then they'll know, what I'm going for, what my background is, how my process works, so that if and when they do decide to partner with me, they already know what it's going to look like. They're seeing my flips, they're seeing my day-to-day life, walking through properties. So I'm educating them without them even realizing that I'm educating them on partnering with me.
Do you worry about giving out too much education and then they just go and do it all on their own?
No, absolutely not. So I think most people won't actually take action by themselves. That's just like a common rule. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So eventually what they'll think that they're too overwhelmed. I can't do this all on my own. I have a family. I have a life. I don't want to be obsessed with real estate investing like Matt is. I'll just partner with Matt. Here's my money. You do it. That's basically what I'm going for.
I think that the mentality has started a lot from like the way we're taught to like just buy mutual funds and stuff, and they're used to like, here, take my money, and I will. You just make this money, make more money, and I just want to step back and go for it. Okay, so the whole point of this is to get joint ventures. So you're not going to take everyone who comes to you, right?
No.
So what are you looking for in a joint venture?
I'm looking for someone who's like really willing to learn. So my whole partnership is called the apprenticeship program, because when you partner with me, I'm teaching you, how I'm doing it, what colors we're using, how we're writing the rental ads, etc. So I want people who are eager to learn, but also people who trust me, who've been following me for a couple months, maybe a couple of years, and they just kind of say, Matt, just do your thing, just tell me what you're doing and how you're doing it, and then for the next one, I'll figure it out on my own, right? That's kind of the theme I'm going for.
Okay, so are you looking for someone who's going to be very hands-on? Like, do you have a preference, or would you prefer someone who's just like, take my money and do it?
Mostly hands-off, but is willing to just check in and learn from me. That's cool, but mostly hands-off at this point, yeah. Yeah,
when I see your videos, and I see some of them that like just have incredible amount of hits, and I'm just like, what? Like, is it that you hit like you? Is it like you have this like white unicorn episode that eventually just like one just takes off. It like just grabs people.
It's random. I have no idea how the YouTube algorithm works, how the YouTube God works. No idea.
Yeah.
Some videos do really well, other videos don't do well, and you're like, what the hell? It's always the ones that you put the most effort in that don't work, that don't, grow.
Yeah.
And the ones that you just kind of forget about, they just somehow get a ton of views, and you're like, okay.
Do you do Facebook Live at all?
I don't do any Facebook Lives at all, which is weird. I used to start doing YouTube Lives, which were really good.
Yeah.
They were really effective, but I just kind of stopped doing them because they take a lot of time.
Yeah.
And you got to prepare for them. The whole day is kind of like blocked out, ready for this timeline. And as a realtor investor, my day changes like every hour. So to block that out is a little tough, but Lives do really well. I think once you have, a decent following or a decent amount of subscribers,
yeah,
it works really well. But in the meantime, you just keep focusing on building the subscriber base, and then once in a while do lives. I think are super effective.
Yeah, because I heard that with the Facebook Live, you would, because normally it would only show, if I posted a video, it would show the video to people who are like watching me all the time. But if I put it, did Facebook Live, I think it would show up on all my friends' feeds, is what I heard. So it was something I'm like, well, maybe when I'm doing solo episodes, I should be doing it that way. I don't know. Cool. So you're not really into Facebook Live. You do the YouTube videos. What tricks are there to YouTube videos?
So just things that people are looking for. So one trick I can say is when you go into the YouTube search bar, if you type in, real estate, but don't finish and press enter, a bunch of things will come down, right? Real estate investing in Canada, real estate investing in whatever. So those are hints of what your videos should be about, right? Because those are things that people are looking for, and that's why they're popping up. That's one little trick you can do. If you want to do
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Take back, just see what pops up. Vendor takebacks, no money down. Okay. Well, that's a video. So that's how you kind of find what's trending, how to make your video kind of go viral, right? Those are some key tricks to watch out for. That's
actually a great tip. I'm because that's one thing I struggle with is coming up with a title, because you have to try and come up with something that is ideally that people are going to want to click on.
Yeah.
So, no, that's a good idea. Do you do schedules? Do you find that there's a better time to release shows than other times?
I haven't really found that other than, I guess, like the typical 6 p.m. at night was probably like a prime time. Yeah. So what I do for me is I schedule all my videos for Thursday morning at 7 a.m. So the reason why is because my YouTube channel isn't really about subscribers and, making YouTube ad money like other YouTubers. That's cool. Yeah. But my focus is actually to get partners from YouTube. So I want to make money off of YouTube, right? So the reason why I release my videos in the morning at 7 a.m. is so my ideal joint venture partner who hates his job, doesn't like where his life's going, he sees my video at 7 a.m. before work, gets inspired, and kind of gets the feeling of like, man, screw work. I don't want to go there. I'd rather just partner with Matt. So it's all strategic into getting people to partner with me, really.
What kind of frequency do you like to put your shows out?
So I do one episode a week. So every Thursday. So each week for me, I used to do 2 videos a week, but that was just like way too much. Yeah. I wish I could, but with being, active real estate investor, realtor, living life, it's way too much to make 2 videos a week. So one's working pretty well.
Matt, let's talk about your business a little bit. Like, if people wanted to find you, let's talk about your Instagram tags, Facebook videos. Like, we never once, even in your intro, mentioned the Fruitful Investor. Let's talk about your tags, your sites. Where do people find you?
Best place to find me is on YouTube. If you type in The Fruitful Investor, you're going to find me for sure. Yeah. If you go to my Instagram, which is more of a personal, behind the scenes of my life and my business, find me at Matt Piche, Matt with 1 T. You'll find me on Instagram there. And pretty much everything else, just a Fruitful Investor on Google, you'll probably find me.
Yeah, no, he's got lots of videos. So if you're interested to learn about real estate, there's lots out there. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, Matt.
Thanks for having me.